Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum class. This is Miss Sidra Iqbal, visiting teacher of Department of History and Art, University of Education, Bangalore Campus, Lahore. Today we are going to discuss the subject Foreign Policy of Pakistan. I am going to teach you the lecture taken on the major theories of the IR. In previous lecture, we discussed realism, new realism, and new classical realism. Now in this lecture, we will discuss about liberalism, new liberalism, post-structuralism and modernism, socialism, idealism, Marxism, and feminism. So, first of all, we have to discuss about liberalism. First of all, we need to understand what is realism. Definition of realism. Realism is the political philosophy based on the idea of liberty and equality, human nature. This liberalists believe that human nature is good, but factors like inequality and injustice are responsible for all the evils. Human nature is good. Human nature is not greedy or egoistic, but the factor made it evil, like inequality and injustice. Liberalism is the main school of international relations, main school of IR's political philosophy. Thesis of democratic peace, strong correlation among democracy and peace. Liberalists believe on the strong correlation among democracy and peace. Key assumptions of liberalism. Human nature is essentially good, but people are capable of mutual aid. The fundamental human concern for others' welfare makes progress possible. War is inevitable but can be controlled by collaboration and institutional बेसिकली लिबरलिस्ट जो है उनका मानना है कि ह्यूमन नेचर जो है वो बिल्कुल एक शफाफ होती है. सब लोग मिलकर एक प्रोग्रेस जो है उसको पॉसिबल बना सकते हैं. कोलैबोरेशन और इंस्टीट्यूशनल जो कंट्रोल है वो इनएविटेबल है. बट जो फैक्टर्स हैं लाइक इनइक्वालिटी एंड इनजस्टिस वो ह्यूमन नेचर को थोड़ा ईवल बनाते हैं. Here is Montesquieu philosophy of liberalism. Montesquieu emerged new concept of freedom of individual, comparison to idealism, defer to realism. It is democratical peace, so there is some concept: individual freedom, reason, and progress. Liberals believe that on the freedom of individual. They said if individual is free, then they can make a sense for the welfare of the others and the progress of the state. There is a reason which behind the every decision or every survival of every state. There is when individual is free and the reason is also exists, then a state can be progressed. Main proponent of realism. There are three main proponents of realism. Montesquieu, who gave the philosophy of liberalism. Immanuel Kant, Woodrow Wilson, which gave the Wilsonian idealism. Basically, idealism and realism is near in resemblance. So these are the main proponent of liberalism. Now we discuss the new liberalism. They believe on two things. New liberalists give two things: institutional cooperation and the security dilemma. They said for security dilemma, states are bound to rely on each other. Since 1970s, liberalism has been reviewed under the rubric of neoliberalism and institutionalism. Neoliberalism, also called the institutionalism. Neoliberalists accept that word is anarchic and self-interest prevail above all. Here they said in anarchic world order, the word is anarchic. Here is a competition of increasing power. Here is a struggle for power. So self-interest prevailed above all. Institutional cooperation and security dilemma. But above all these things, these make the human nature according to their interest, and then they act according to their interest. Prisoner dilemma, if we talk about, provide rationale for mutual cooperation in the anarchic world. Because फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल कोई दो लोग पकड़े जाते हैं किसी एक मामले में, पुलिस उनको अलग अलग दो कमरों में बंद करती है, तो अब वो दोनों से एक ही सवाल करती है, तो उन दोनों को एक दूसरे पर रिलाई करना पड़ेगा एक दूसरे को बचाने के लिए. अगर वो अपना बचा के अपनी सफाई दे के निकल जाएंगे तो ऑब्वियसली दूसरा जब पकड़ा जाएगा, अगर वो कहता है कि उस दूसरे ने ये काम किया, तो वो मान रहा है कि उन्होंने ये काम किया. तो इन एनार्किक वर्ल्ड ऑर्डर उनको आपस में म्यूचुअल कोऑपरेशन जो है वो रखना पड़ता है. Difference between both the theories: for liberalists, interaction because humankind's nature; for neoliberalists, cooperation through institution, but it's in our self-interest. लिबरलिस्ट का मानना ये कि इंटरेक्शन होता है, ह्यूमन जो नेचर है वो गुड है, इसकी वजह से एक बेहतर इंटरेक्शन बना के तरक्की की जा सकती है. न्यू लिबरलिस्ट का कहना है कि कोऑपरेशन थ्रू इंस्टीट्यूशंस होता है, तो वो अपने सेल्फ इंटरेस्ट को सबसे पहले सामने रखते हैं. तो पोस्ट स्ट्रक्चरलिज्म एंड पोस्ट मॉडर्निज्म. पोस्ट स्ट्रक्चरलिज्म, postmodernism in international relation is a mode of critical thinking and analysis that join disciplinary conversation during the 1980s, and despite the dismissive reception it has initially faced, it is a vibrant and expanding area of research within the field today. Basically, it is a mode of critical thinking and analysis that join disciplinary conversation. The next one is socialism. What is socialism? Cultural exchange or educational exchange through governmental or non-governmental organization like NGOs like China and Pakistan to promote socialism. Basically ये होता है स्टेट एक्टर्स और नॉन स्टेट एक्टर्स लेवल पे. जैसे चाइना और पाकिस्तान के दरमियान यहाँ का कल्चर वहाँ पे प्रेजेंट किया जाता है और चाइना का कल्चर पाकिस्तान में प्रेजेंट किया जा रहा है, शोज़ किए जा रहे हैं, ये NGOs के ज़रिए किए जाते हैं. फिर एजुकेशनल एक्सचेंज है, यहाँ से स्टूडेंट्स को स्कॉलरशिप दे के चाइना लेकर जाया जाता है, उनको लैंग्वेज सिखाई जाती है, वो वहाँ पे स्टडी करते हैं और चाइनीज़ स्टूडेंट्स पाकिस्तान के अंदर आके इन पंजाब यूनिवर्सिटी में भी और मतलब काफ़ी जगहों पे जो हैं वो स्टडी ले रहे हैं. तो ये बेसिकली सोशलिज़म की जो थ्योरी होती है बेसिकली एक एक्सचेंज है, चाहे वो आप गवर्नमेंटल लेवल पे होता है या नॉन गवर्नमेंटल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन जैसे NGOs होती हैं या ये सुप्रानेशनल ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस होती हैं, ठीक है. फिर ट्रेड के लिए WTO है, या इस तरह से जो हैं वो सोशलिज़म को प्रमोट करते हैं. और इससे दोनों जो कंट्रीज़ होते हैं, एक तो उनके रिलेशंस बेहतर होते हैं, दूसरा उनकी इंपोर्ट और एक्सपोर्ट जो है वो बेहतर होती है. सो नेक्स्ट वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस आइडियलिज़म. आइडियलिज़म 1918 to 1939 में इसकी एग्जिस्टेंस है. अकॉर्डिंग टू आइडियलिज़म, इन स्टेट दे शुड बी बिलीव ऑन पीस and on no war, state and cooperation and optimism. Political as facing faith future free of violence. These all things like peace, no war, state cooperation, transformation of the world possible but through the education. They are not possible without education. Here is a criticism came in 1939. Idealism was totally rejected. Idealism gave the Woodrow Wilsonian idealism, it called the Wilsonian idealism. So they believe that after the World War I there is all peace, there is no war element, the all states work without any competition. So this is not possible in anarchic world order. एक अनार्किक वर्ल्ड ऑर्डर जहाँ पे आप ऑलरेडी एक पूरे 4-5 साल की जंग अजीम का सामना कर चुके हैं, तो एकदम से उसके सारे इम्पैक्ट इफ़ेक्ट्स ख़त्म नहीं हो सकते और एकदम से पीस नहीं आ सकता. सारी चीज़ें साइडलाइन हो के पीस नहीं आ सकता. दैट्स वाई ये जो पीस और नो वॉर का नारा लगा रहे थे आइडियलिज्म वाले, 1939 में एक और डिस्ट्रक्टिव वॉर जो है वो सामने आई, जिसकी वजह से पूरे का पूरा जो आइडियलिज्म है वो 1939 में आके रिजेक्ट हो जाता है. सो नेक्स्ट वन इज मार्क्सिज्म. मार्क्सिज्म is a social, political and economic theory originated by Karl Marx. It focuses on the struggle between capitalist and the working class. Marx wrote that the power relationship between capitalists and workers were inherently exploitative and would inevitably create class conflict. बेसिकली मार्क्स का कहना है कि जितनी भी एलीट क्लास है या एलीट क्लास है, कैपिटलिस्ट क्लास यूरोप की है, अमेरिका की है, या मतलब दिस कैपिटलिस्ट क्लास मेक नेक्सस विद द एलीट क्लास ऑफ पेरिफ्रेज लाइक थर्ड वर्ल्ड कंट्रीज़ की जो एलीट क्लास है वो कैपिटलिस्ट क्लास के साथ एक नेक्सस बनाती है, and they exploit the masses of third world countries or peripheries, and also exploit the natural resources and natural wealth of the peripheries. So Marx believed that they create class conflict. The power struggle create class conflict. People's Republic of China and Cuba can be said as the example of Marx's state. This is just the capitalist class, and यहाँ पे जो स्टेट है वो एक इंस्ट्रूमेंट की तरह काम करती है. वो इनको प्रोटेक्ट करती है बजाय के प्रोटेक्ट करने के, पेरिफ्रीज को प्रोटेक्ट करने की बजाय. यहाँ पे ख़ास तौर पे पेरिफ्रीज की जो गवर्नमेंट होती है वो एलीट क्लास को एक इंस्ट्रूमेंट की तरह प्रोटेक्ट करती है, एक्ट लाइक अ इंस्ट्रूमेंट टू प्रोटेक्ट देम. I hope you can understand Marxism. Next we are going to discuss the feminism. Margaret Thatcher. If you want something said, ask a man. If you want something done, ask a woman. A beautiful sentence. So now we need to understand what is feminism. Feminism means advocacy of human rights on the ground of the equality of both sexes, or the theory of political, economy and social equality of the both sexes. Feminism is diverse, competing and often opposing collection and social theories, political movement and moral philosophy, largely motivated by or concern the experience of women, especially in the term of their political, social and economic inequalities. Here a critique came. The struggle of power create the gender discrimination and inequalities on political, social and economic level between both sexes. Here is some concept of feminism, liberal feminism, cultural feminism and social feminism. Liberal feminism emphasizes on the equality of the man and woman and their aim to change current legal structure. I hope you can understand. Then cultural feminism emphasizes difference between male and female. Gender interacts with race, social class and other factors. Liberal feminism emphasizes on equality of men and women and their aim change current legal structure. But the cultural feminism emphasizes difference between male and female. Gender interacts with race, social class and other factors. Social feminism believed on patriarchal society, social rights and accommodation of women. So there is a critique came that the capitalism or the a capitalism ideology or the class struggle power struggle advocate the separatism between the genders. Virginia Woolf a writer said that she wrote during the interwar period, famous victim, she said, a woman must have literature and economic link. Woman must be. John Stuart Mill said, compare the status of woman with clauses. So I hope you can understand. But there is a huge criticism on IR that the IR or the struggle of power create the difference between the men and women on political, social and economic inequalities. I hope you can understand all the theories. So we discussed the liberalism, idealism, structuralism, Marxism, socialism and feminism. If you understand the feminism on broad level, you can consult the Virginia Woolf, John Stuart Mill. These are the main proponents of the feminism. So here is we wind up our theories into two lectures. If you have any question while watching the video or listening the lecture, you can comment or ask through text or comments. So good luck. Thank you, students.